My goodness, guess what? Stephen A. Smith is getting dragged by Michelle once again. She is sick and tired of this man, okay? She says, I cannot wait for his downfall. I gotta let you guys hear what she's saying. Shout out to Self Talk on YouTube. I got this over there from him. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at Jessica Kohino News and Politics. I want you guys to check this out, okay? Listen to this.
Like, yeah, he doubles down and he does this. If I'm ESPN, like, and I get it. You created this monster. He is bigger than you now. And that's exactly your fault and your fault only. You let him run rampant all over that company and put his face on for everybody who's like, oh, he works so hard. I'm going to let you in on a little behind the scenes. He wants to do that. Nobody's asking him.
He's desperate to do it.
He shows up. I told everyone.
So he's an attention seeker. Everybody feels that way. He is an attention seeker. He does stuff. He talks about stuff. He has no idea what he's talking about just to get attention. He's an attention seeker. Let's go.
When I work with, I will never share a set with that person, ever, because I don't respect him and life's too short. The morning of my last day on Get Up, as Greenie was giving me a heartfelt goodbye and I awkwardly sat there, as I was leaving the set, they started a promo that Stephen A. Smith will be on the show tomorrow. Like, it is him. So let's stop acting like the guy gets worked to death. It's him.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm like, he made you look like fools for handing him a blank check in the first place because he doesn't even give a shit about the stuff that he's paid $1 gazillion to talk about. And now he's turning around and turning that into a money-making opportunity. Yeah. And the money-making opportunity, turns out it looks like it's a fraudulent crap business to begin with. Honestly, I'm not a religious person, but I pray for the downfall. I really do.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
It's gross, man. You got to have principles in this thing. Look, my principles have definitely cost me money. I'm sure they've cost me jobs. I get it. But I don't regret a single one of them. And sometimes I've been very holier than thou, probably in some of the things I've believed in. All right, it was true to myself. But man, at some point, you just say no. You got to say no, man.
But why? My problem is, why are the other people not saying no? Like, listen,
they don't have the same principles.
So that's what Michelle Beadle said, calling out Stephen A.
All right, so let's take it from the top where he breaks down and explains everything, why she feels this way.
She has not been one that's been shy to hold back on calling out Stephen A. Smith. And remember, guys, I did a video not too long ago revealing what Stephen A. Smith recently did to Michelle Beadle again, that not once but twice did Stephen A. Smith get rid of her and took her spot, right? So remember, guys, you know Stephen A. Smith has that new show on SiriusXM, right?
Earlier today, I announced a new multi-year deal with SiriusXM where I'll be overseeing 2 new shows.
And remember, Michelle Beadle was on SiriusXM. And when they had removed her show, and then it was shortly announced that Stephen A. Smith got a slot with SiriusXM. And then that's when she had went off talking about it.
What are you guys doing? Because announcements abound. I heard Shine. The big 3 are back. Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is them responding to hearing the news and getting all the details of the news. They'll break that down, but just to let you know, that's the context. Them on air the same day they find out. Uh-oh.
What does that mean? Big what?
You know, big 3, the bad dog.
Oh, you mean, well, if you want 2 hours of Jamal Williams needs to show up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wait, who's Jamal Williams? That's right, a guy who doesn't exist. And by the way, I'll have lots of these fun types of nuggets for you for as long as we remain on the air. Just as like an appetizer, you know, amuse-bouche, if you will. Yeah, we're coming in hot today, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in hot.
Hot.
Yes, so the cat's out of the bag. I guess we're talking about it. We weren't supposed to, just as a heads up. We were only given a few hours notice, but we weren't told any details. We were promised that no details would be released. We didn't even know who was taking our place in the lineup. Just that it was going to be announced that new show was being added. Unbeknownst to us, the Hollywood Reporter, of course, had all the details. So it was a little embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. I've been in this business for 20 plus years. I've been treated poorly a couple times. This didn't feel good. I'm not going to lie.
And then also in that video, I was explaining how, you know, he kind of did the same thing at ESPN. And that's the reason why Michelle Beadle finally had enough and called him out. And that's why she was saying that stuff after her SiriusXM show got cut and she got replaced by Stephen A. Smith. So this new clip that I want to show you guys, Michelle Beadle was calling him out and was like, yo, I am actually praying on this guy's downfall. And I think what really even ticked her off even more is the fact that Stephen A. Smith did that corny stuff that we all saw on Twitter when he was sitting here promoting him playing solitary again and was like, oh, hey guys, remember when I was playing solitary? Look at this. And then he had put out this AI commercial and people was calling him out for that, was like, yo, this is corny. You did not need to use AI to promote a commercial. You could have just shot a real video if you're going to promote an advertisement. And, because people.
Well, I'm not mad at Steven using the AI. Use the AI. It's easier. You don't have to pay for all that footage. You don't have to pay for all them locations. It's safer. Go ahead and do it. AI is here. It's not going anywhere. So congratulations, Stephen A. Smith, for that. And it seems like she's mad because he took her spot. Comment. I want to know your thoughts about it. I love you guys, and I see y'all on the next video. Bye.